All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into something that, let's be honest, most of us will deal with at some point: low back pain. We're going to figure out what a successful trip to the physiotherapist actually looks like by digging into the science and, what people really experience.
And when I say most of us, I'm not kidding. Just look at this number. We're talking 70 to 90% of people. That is a huge number. It's one of the main reasons people go looking for medical help, which, it brings up a pretty big question for anyone who's been there.
So you've got back pain. You finally make an appointment with a physio. What should you expect when you walk in that door? What are they going to do? And really, what does all the scientific evidence say is the best way to get you moving again, pain-free?
Okay, so to get our heads around this, we first have to understand the two big schools of thought in physiotherapy for back pain. It's really this great debate: active versus passive therapy.
So on one hand, you've got active therapy. This is where you are the star of the show. You're the one doing the work. Think supervised exercises, strengthening your core, that kind of thing. Then on the other hand, there's passive therapy or manual therapy. This is where the therapist gets hands-on. They're doing joint mobilizations, maybe some massage or manipulations. So yeah, it really comes down to a simple question. Are you the one doing the healing, or is the healing being done to you?
So, which one is it? Which one's better? Well, naturally, researchers have been trying to figure this out for a while. They've run a ton of studies comparing these two approaches to see if there's a clear winner. Let's take a look at what the evidence says.
Okay, first things first, it turns out not all exercise is the same. This chart, it's called a forest plot, compares really specific stabilization exercises. Those are the ones that target those deep core muscles supporting your spine against just, general exercise like walking. And see that little black diamond? Since it's sitting over to the left of that middle line, it tells us that, yep, these stabilization exercises seem to be better for reducing pain. Pretty clear advantage.
But here's where things get complicated. In the very same study, when they compared those super effective stabilization exercises to hands-on manual therapy, that advantage just disappears. Look at the diamond now. It's sitting smack dab on that center line. What does that mean? It means there was no real difference. One wasn't better than the other. Huh.
And this wasn't just a one-off thing. A more recent, really big review found pretty much the same thing. When it comes to pain, it's a toss-up between exercise and manual therapy if you just do one or the other. Now, they did find that exercise might give you a tiny long-term benefit for disability, but even the researchers said the effect was so small it wasn't really meaningful in the real world.
And here's the real kicker. After digging through all of this research, the experts basically threw up their hands and rated the overall quality of the evidence as very low certainty. So what that means is even these fuzzy, inconclusive results are kind of built on shaky ground. We just can't say with any real confidence that one of these is better than the other.
So, where does that leave us? It's a